So I did a little troubleshooting to help us understand what was going on with the card. So in order to better help you guys understand it, I'm going to reload it from the preloader. I'm going to run the game. And what I was trying to figure out is where was the ball coming out of, because I have to move one of the... Remember we saw at the beginning there's a bunch of those game objects? So in this case, the gun is firing from right around the direction of the W. At least that's what it seemed to be doing last time. So I think if we go this way, yeah, that way, right out of the W. There we go. And we can see now that it's being spawned from the wrong spot. So we have to move our spawn object in a different direction. It looks like it's coming out from the W and want it on the other end up near the green part. So the way we're going to change that is we go into our game scene, and our gun has a spawn object, and right now it's in the middle, and that's not where we want it. We want to pull it forward over here, just like that. And now let's save that. Let's go back into our preloader, rerun it, and then hopefully we'll be shooting a lot more accurately. Let's see how it goes. So that's better. It's not perfect, but that's better. And we can go in and fine-tune those adjustments to make them as any way we want. So we'll go into the game, grab our spawn object, because the spawn object is where the bullets are being launched from. We could bring that forward even more if we wanted. Let's try that. So you might think of this as just tuning the game. So there we go. This should hit. Oh, they're a little short. Let's try it again. Let's see how those do. And as far as this process goes, we may have to let's see if those hit. And they are gone. Oh, there they are. Boy, there. Holy smokes. Did we overshoot? It's hard to tell. All right, well, some of them are making it to the target. There we go. So we know it can be done. So I'm going to click out of this. So that's really an introduction to the game, to how to upload a new image target. So I hope you guys take some time to explore this, download it on one of your devices, and give it, oh, speaking of which, download it to a device. Next step, so the build settings are probably already done in the package. This is build for iOS. At this point, if you click build and run, that'll be fine. It'll call up Xcode. It might take 40 minutes to go through. I'm just going to pull up Xcode real quick and show you that once everything is kind of done running. Oh, I don't think you guys can run it from home. I think you guys have to do it with me because you need an Apple developer. You can try, I read that there's a way now, you can't get it on the iTunes store without an Apple developer code, but you can download it. I think you can test it with your own Apple ID at home. So just ask one of your parents for their Apple ID, put it in Xcode and see if that'll work. And if you don't have Apple, if you don't have an Apple computer to do this with at home, you can't put it on an Apple device, but you could put it on an Android device. We'll try and troubleshoot some of that stuff at the next practice. So Xcode is launching. It should have loaded up the previous version of this, which was working fine. And I'll just show you which buttons to press. And I did that at practice as well, but it's always good review. Xcode can be a little overwhelming because there's a lot to look at when the screen opens. So it's this play button here. Once everything's loaded, you select the device you want to download it to, and then click the play button. It'll download it, and you'll see the icon on your device, and you'll be good to go. I'm sure you guys probably have plenty of questions. I'm putting this up here so you can play with this next week. So here we go. This is you see there's all kinds of error messages. You don't have to worry about all of that. I've got my iPad, which I can plug in real quick to load this. So if I plug in my iPad, Xcode will recognize it so that I can select it from the list of devices. So it might take it a second to recognize my, yep, sounds like it just recognized it. Let's pull up Xcode. So now it's waiting for the device to communicate back.